New World is going to be getting gear loadouts, but the key question is when and how. So this has basically been confirmed via some data mining. Now I'm unable to actually find the source of the data mining to look at it myself, but Damone Kim, a massive YouTuber in the New World space, has basically put out a video about this and shows some of the text. Now whilst I would normally be a little bit dubious that I can't find the source, Damone obviously has had this confirmed and I'm sure it's legit. I just personally can't find it, so maybe it's a private source to him, but I still believe it. Now before we start, thank you to my YouTube members. I do really appreciate you guys, and if you want to support the channel, that truly is the best way to do so. So in Damone's video, he talks about a couple of things, fresh start servers being one of them, but then right at the end, he talks about loadouts. So I'll do a little screenshot from his video because, as I said, I don't have any other source. And basically, it looks like we're going to have probably 2 loadouts, and you may have to unlock each of them via something in game, maybe like a quest, or maybe via your leveling experience. So what I'm assuming there is that you'll have your gear, you'll just click save loadout, and then you'll be able to press load gear set 1, even if it's all in your inventory. It'll just then automatically fill your slot, and the exact same thing for your gear slot 2, which something as simple as that will actually be game changing in New World, because gear management is absolute torture. I think it's just pain. One of the reasons I sort of play casually is because I can't be bothered making different versions of my character. I'd like to play a mage, but I can't be bothered working with the gear set. It just seems like awkward. Yes, I actually think inventory management with gear, like maybe you should be able to have folders in your settlements and stuff like that, would also be nice. But being able to actually just have the gear in my bags, press a button that switches that gear, press a button that switches to another, beautiful. It would be a shame if it's limited to 2. I think once you've created that system, it'd be nice to see a lot more, considering that this game is a classless game, in the sense that you could have one character who's a mage, one who's a tank, one who's a bow boy, you know, whatever. I would like to maybe see more than 2, but at least it's nice. Now, one of the key problems here is the fact that this was data mined, and why that's the problem is that it has no indication of when this will come. We saw when the game launched that Brimstone Sands, for example, was getting data mined at that point. That was a year ago. Now, I don't think they're going to wait a year for gear management. I think we'll get it sooner than that. But we just have to realize we don't know when this is coming. So as nice as it is, as great as it is to have a system, and it's fantastic that they're working on it, I do feel like it's been a little bit slow, but that's a point for another day, I guess. We still then don't actually know when it's coming. It's unlikely that it's coming with the Brimstone Sands update, but let's not rule it out, because they might leave some surprises up their sleeves. But it literally could be any time from now to even the next like proper full expansion of the game. We simply do not know, but it's a bit of a relief just to see it, just to know that it's being worked on. And there's a couple of features that we sort of know are happening, but we don't necessarily know the details. Mounts being another. We know mounts are confirmed. They basically confirmed mounts before the game even came out, and we knew they would sort of work on gear management as soon as everybody started kicking off, and I think they said as much. But again, it's nice to actually have it confirmed. But I say confirmed, we have to keep in mind that actually data mining doesn't necessarily mean it would make it into live. It's not a guarantee, but we know they're going to work on it. It just makes too much sense, right? One thing else that was quickly in Damone's video, and that looks like the Night Vale Hollow is actually going to come out on the 18th of October, and it'll run to the 1st of November, which sort of implies the patch as a whole will probably drop before then. I was thinking it was going to be the end of October, but it's actually looking to be maybe like on the earlier side of October, because obviously you need to get this patch out there before Halloween happens, otherwise it just looks weird. So really interesting stuff, very happy to see it. I tried to actually data mine it myself. I tried one little thing, I was like, oh, this is way too complicated, I'm not going to try. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. I think it's one of those features that we need as soon as possible, but let's be at least relieved that they're doing it at some point. Have a most beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.